Hey everyone, so day 3, we are going to get into a bit of the nitty gritty of why are we manifesting, what do we want to manifest, and to do that you need to get out your diary and you're going to write down what is it I want to manifest. And you might know what you want to manifest. I want to manifest more money, or I want to manifest to lose weight, but why do you want those things? I don't know. I just want more money. You're going to be so much more motivated and your intention is going to be so much more clear and stronger if you can say, I want to manifest this money because I want to achieve this goal. For example, I want to manifest 20 grand to renovate the bathroom because the plumbing needs updating. It's the original bathroom. There's cracked tiles. There's a window that needs updating. I want to release 20 kilos. Why do you want to release it? Oh, I don't know. I just think I'd look better. I want to release 20 kilos so that I can be the strongest and healthiest version of myself, so that I can play with my kids, so that I can walk my kids down the aisle. Whatever it is, you need to get connected to yourself. And the first things that you write up when you do it will be vomit. So like when you get sick, do you ever notice when somebody gets really, really angry, they just fly off their lid and anything can come out of their mouths, and that's their anger trying to protect them? But it's after that they're like, oh, I didn't know that was going to happen, and now I feel like this. It's when you get to that point that that's where the magic happens. So spend some time journaling what it is you want, why do you want it, what do you feel is stopping you, why do you feel it's stopping you, and how you're going to work around it. If that is too much for you, even just start with a brain dump of all the things you want, all the things that you've started but you haven't finished, and take the time to review that list and cross off anything that by vomiting up and brain dumping that up, you realize that there might be 5 or 10 things on there that they're not that important right now. It could be that, I don't know, let me think. Take travel. I'm really kind of thinking about travel at the moment, and I want to go to Canada and I want to do a snow holiday in Europe. I wanted to do Romvini with the boys, but I don't know if they're going to be too old. Want to go to Ireland maybe next year for Christmas, but I don't actually feel like that's a priority right now. But I'm going to do the happy medium because I also really want my kids to experience an Irish Christmas. They've never been home for Christmas. Oisin's only been in Ireland once. Henry's been there 3 times, but the first 2 times he was like 3 months and 6 months old because my dad was sick and dying. So I want them to experience an Irish Christmas with their family, with their cousins. I want them to experience snow. I really want to go to Canada. However, can I make Ireland work right now? So 12 months from now, go to Ireland, or sorry, 18, 19 months from now, go to Ireland. Go to the French Alps or the Swiss Alps, because as much as I'd like to go to Romvini, I don't think it's the right winter holiday for right now. And then maybe in 5 years go to Canada. So sift through your list when you write down your list and see what the priorities are, and then rearrange your list. And even just by writing some of this stuff down, you might not know how you're going to manifest it, but the more that you connect with it and just be in flow with it, and like I said, you might not know how it's going to work out. It'll work out. We went home 2 years ago and I did not know how it was going to work out. Like, it costs a lot for us to go to Ireland as a family of 4. We have a business that we had never left for 5 weeks. Like, we left it for a week together. 3 months before we went to to Ireland, and if you were to tell me a year before that we were going to go to Bali for a week to test how we could go to Ireland, I'd be like, you're insane. 2 holidays in 3 months when I haven't had a proper holiday in like 7 years. What? But write it down. Things will come up. It's good if you can write an end date, like I just declared. I would love to go home for Christmas in 2026 with my kids. I'm connecting the emotions to it so they can spend time with their family. They can experience an Irish Christmas. We can bring them to somewhere with snow, and we can try snowboarding and jet skiing and building snowmans and having snowball fights and all of that. And maybe how cool would it be if we could like stay in like a cabin, like, you know, that iconic American Canadian Christmassy thingy, but do it in Europe, because it's going to be cheaper. It's going to be something that maybe we could stop off on the way to Ireland, or when we're in Ireland, get a cheap Ryanair flight over to one of these French or Swiss or Northern Italian snow towns. Visualize it, you know. We will do vision board work later. If you want to head to my YouTube channel, the 441 Feng Shui, I do have, it's like an hour and 11 minutes, so 111, whole thing about vision boards. I've also got my X before X challenges. I know I still need to review last year's, where I talk about the goals I want to achieve before the end of the year. You will find when you watch those that there are some that I don't achieve, some that I start that don't get finished. This year was a doozy because my husband hurt his back and couldn't walk for 2 weeks and had back surgery, and all that happened. But stuff came up that was unexpected. My mum came over to help and she painted my whole house for me, and that was amazing. That was on my bucket list. I just did not think it would manifest as quick as it manifested. So you see, random stuff like that can happen. My husband just bought a motorbike this weekend. He wanted a motorbike or a quad for the last 2 years, and we have a job coming up, and suddenly it made sense for him to buy that motorbike, because he can use that as a vehicle when he goes away on these jobs, because he can put it on the truck with the diggers and all of that and take it with him. So he's not trying to figure out how to park a big truck in a town 4 hours away when he's going to be staying in a hotel or something, because we haven't figured out the accommodation yet. It's not until May. But yeah, you know, and that was something he wanted for a long time, and then out of nowhere it just made sense for him to dip into our savings and get it, because it's going to benefit him next month and save a lot of fucking around. So write it down, get it on paper. It also frees up your brain and gives you mental clarity. It works on your solar plexus chakra, which is your third chakra, which is your power center, which helps you call your power back as well, and it helps you get more of that growth, slow, sustaining manifestation, sustainability. We can talk all we want about how to make quick manifesting work, but without working on the slow side of manifesting, you might achieve it, but then it'll taper off. You know what I mean? It's not sustainable. So yeah, that is my tip for today. Write it down, make it happen. There is literally a book called Write It Down, Make It Happen. And you might not know how it's going to happen, but the more that you can tap into I just know it's going to happen and it's going to be amazing. And the more you can get clear on what it is you want, why you want it. Like I might want 20 or 30 grand for that trip next year. Buddy, I'm doing a live though. Give me 2 seconds. Don't, please. Sorry guys, kids. With that trip to Ireland, we paid for the flights. Half of the flights with Qantas points, because we used a business credit card for everything. So we had like 500,000 Qantas points. The mother-in-law gave us her car for the 5 weeks we were there. Like, it was little things like that. Obviously, being with family, we didn't have to pay for accommodation, but it all adds up. All the little sorry guys, all the little 1%ers are what make you manifest these things. So that is my tip for today. I'm gonna see what's up with my kid because we're about to go on a play date, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Maybe we'll update my vision board together tomorrow or something. All right, guys, have a good Sunday.